Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, the High Guy Jacobs. And today we're taking a look at a brand new event that's just showed up onto the channel here, or just showed up into the game here a little while ago. It's called Arms Race. And if you don't know anything about Arms Race yet, well, let's do a whole breakdown on what it's for and what it's going to provide you and why I think, honestly, it's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, how you want to look at things. All right? And I'll explain what I mean in here in a second. So first and foremost, what is Arms Race? Well, Arms Race is a weekly event where you're going to participate in new missions every 4 hours, right? So every 4 hours, they're going to provide us with a new mission for that 4-hour section, that round. Whether it's equipment and parts upgrade, biochemical beast upgrade, armaments upgrade, workshop upgrade, or what we're in right now, the hero upgrade. It's going to provide you the opportunity to either purchase packs, complete a couple of missions for points, or consume gems. The purchase pack and consume gems will be available in every round, which is kind of annoying because that means that the only way that, for certain things, the only way to get points is to actually buy packs or spend gems. But in my opinion, it comes down to, what you're trying to do. Now, in reality, the overall weekly rankings are pretty poo-poo. All you're looking at is one legendary fragment and a bunch of resources. So I'm not really pushing for the weekly. But if anything, I would be looking at the dailies, because the daily provides you with a decent amount. All right. So for your first chest that you get at 2 military badges for simply completing some of these missions, you're going to get 1 draw, and you're going to get a bunch of other stuff. At 2, you're going to get 2 draws and a bunch of other stuff, and at 3, at the third chest, which is 18 military badges, you're going to get 3 draws plus a bunch of other stuff. So the question is, what do these draws mean? Well, if you'll look here, the draws include a 33.33% chance to pull a fragment of your choice. So that's going to basically give you a possibility of 6 fragments daily for a hero of your choice, which isn't bad. To be honest, 6 frags a day isn't bad. If you obviously manage to get if all you're doing is drawing this. But chances are you'll pull it every now and again. So even if you get 2 frags a day based on 6 pulls, 33%, you get 2 frags a day. That's still not bad for what you're actually getting to help build up your heroes. Any ways that you can get extra frags is pretty good. The problem I have with it, obviously, is the fact that it takes away from Top Commander, and I still think that Top Commander is kind of the prime event that we need to save up for. Just because those super weapon heroes are super invaluable. They're super valuable. They're super damage dealing. They're super strong. They're super unbalanced. So we want to do everything we can to get those super heroes, those super weapon heroes, leveled, not only leveled, but transcended. And you have to get them transcended through Splendid Steel. So saving up for your Top Commander is going to be beneficial no matter how you look at it. And then, unfortunately, Arms Race simply takes away from that focus. It gives us the capability not to focus on Top Commander, but to focus on this instead. And unless you're a whale, in my opinion, the Arms Race, you're just going to do the basic stuff that you can. Killing zombies, for example. If you were to kill zombies on this level and get experience, that would count towards this. Right? Every 100 hero experience is 1 point. So if you were to go 24,000 points, 2.4 million experience. That's like 400 zombies or something like that. So you can technically do it if you go out and kill a bunch of zombies, and you can earn them that way. This time I just did it from consuming gems because we had a couple of things with like the flash sales and stuff like that. So you can kind of do it that way too. But it's basically there just to kind of keep you focused and kind of giving you an idea on things to do every day. But this does mean if you are participating for Top Commander, wait for the hour times within that day to do those upgrades, whether it's speed ups, whether it's construction, whether it's technology, training troops, armaments, equipment, parts, you name it, there's going to be a slot set up for that, right? Equipment and parts, biochemical beasts, armaments, workshops, hero upgrades, city construction, technology, troop upgrades, and things like that. So they have that rotation throughout all of them, okay? So the basic concept and the basic thing that we're going about this whole event is to just participate as much as you want or as much as you need to, not as much as you can. In my opinion, it's still better to save for Top Commander. That's going to be more valuable than saving for Arms Race every single day, especially since the Arms Race weekly rewards are absolutely dog water. Okay, we're talking about 1 elite fragment and a bunch of resources, and that's about it. So, in my opinion, it's not worth it to fight for the Arms Race weekly. Just shoot to get your kind of dailies if you can every day to get your additional draws for those hero fragments, because those hero fragments are worth it, especially if you can do them for free, right? But other than that, folks, that's going to wrap it up for Arms Race. At the end of the day, I think TC is still more valuable. Arms Race is going to be something where you can get some of those fragments and help build up your heroes, but at the cost of the resources that you're going to need for Top Commander. So in my opinion, you still save for Top Commander and only do Arms Race if you're really itching, or if you're already going to get those troops trained or something like that. The timers have already run out. Just wait until that time so you can collect them and collect those other rewards. All right? But that's going to wrap it up for us today, folks. Nice short video for us. Arms Race, very, very simple event, but it is here every single day. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere. And the rewards are okay for what you're having to do for it, just for growing a little bit kind of all the time. So keep that in mind and use that to the best of your abilities. Okay. Other than that, folks, thanks very much for tuning in. If you haven't already, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, fill out the notification bell, click the join button, become a member, and share the channel with your friends. Get the name out there as much as we can. Obviously, the better that we can grow, the faster we can grow, the more content we can provide, and the more help that we can. If you want to be involved in any of the segments, whether it's Who TFRU podcast, whether it's the Schools in Session, or anything like that, feel free to reach out to me either in-game or on YouTube in the comments. And like I said, I'm always welcome to chat about all that kind of stuff. So feel free to reach out and let us know what you're thinking. Other than that, folks, thanks very much for tuning in. Love, peace, chicken grease, and until next time, stay lifted. 3, 2, 1, let's go.